start saying morning, I think, and all my hair is a mess. I'm going to start saying morning because I think the choice is entirely ours as to whether it's a good morning or not. And maybe not everybody's having a good morning. I hope you are. I hope you're having a good one. I'm having a good one here. I got a lot of stuff to do today, and I just got chilly. I wanted to tell you that whether or not we have a good morning, a good day, a good life, it's entirely up to us. Nobody else gets to decide that for us. Hello, Lacey, and hello, Rick. I think one of the things that it took me a long time to figure this out. Clocked into suspended phones at work. Oh my goodness. Oh, it took me a long time to figure this out. We 100% make our own joy and happiness. We can't look to somebody else to, say, oh, being with that person's going to make me happy, or doing this, checking this thing off my little list, that's going to make me happy. Nope. I believe that happiness and joy and motivation, all those good positive things, they all come from, thanks for the clapping seal, Lacey. I think all of those things come from within, and they need to be looked at all the time. We need to keep positive. Hey, Michelle, happy Thursday to you too. I have just a minute by myself here. Morton and the kids are out just now, and it doesn't usually happen this early in the morning. And I was just doing some stretching and craziness, and I put my, I'm gonna see if I can lift my leg up this high. There you go. I put my knee-high Christmas socks on over my pants. I'll show you. But a friend of mine had texted me earlier and said, good morning, and I said back, morning, and I was thinking, we assume a lot of things about people. The only person that we really know about is ourselves. And I just think that just like we brush our teeth every day, brush our hair, whatever thing we're doing to take care of our outward body, we should think about inward things too. And I think we should make that positive choice. There's a song that I like back in I guess it was the late 90s this came out. They had this line in it that said, positive attitude activates constant elevation. And I love that. I'm a big believer that a positive attitude, it changes your life. You don't have to wait for something to change your life. Like, you can change your life right now just with your own attitude. And I can't share or give that to anybody. It's something that you have to do internally. And I was over on the TikTok. You really love that. That's good. I was over on TikTok earlier, and there was somebody she was being really lovely, and she was giving me advice about the wood stove where we have our thermometer at. And we were going back and forth with comments, and she's showing pictures, and this is regulation. And Morton is a stickler. Morton reads all the manuals. I don't. But Morton put our thermometer on our wood stack of our wood stove pipe, which our wood stove isn't a normal wood stove, it's biomass. But I'm going back and forth with this person who's saying, you're doing this wrong. I've Googled this is how this works. And I'm really hoping, I sent her a screenshot from the company, their recommendations that explains, like, the stove is different, the stovepipe temp is different. It's not like a normal wood stove. And I'm really hoping Morton doesn't read that comment, because when you do social media and people comment typically to give you advice and help, and I'm sure she was just being helpful. I'm hoping that Morton doesn't read that comment, because Morton will get a hold of it, and I gave it more time than it needed with going and getting a screenshot of like what the stove schematics and all that good stuff are. But I did it because I want to give people good information. And I didn't want somebody, people call and do weird things too. And I didn't want somebody thinking that the thermometer was in the wrong. Anyway, I can brush it off and keep going. Morton will get upset about it. Yep, Lacey said that, and he will. He will spend. This is where it comes down for making decisions on what you want to do. Choose happy, choose positive, go on, or get pulled down into it. I don't want to get pulled down into it. I don't want him to get pulled down into it. I spent about 5 minutes on it already today, and I'm talking about it here. And the person wasn't trolling. Let me be clear. The person was wanting to share information about wood stoves, but our wood stove isn't normal. It's a different animal. It's a different beast. And I can typically pull myself back. Morton can't. And Morton, we're kind of like yin and yang, because I always look on the bright side. Morton always looks to the negative of it, always. So I'm just crossing my fingers that this morning, while Morton is out and about, I'm hoping he stays busy. I'm hoping he doesn't read the comments. I'm gonna make a lot more videos and post up. I'm making a lot of videos right now because of Black Friday. And I want him to choose for himself what to do, and not to get fussed about this, but he'll get fussed about it if he reads it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a great morning. I already am having a great morning. Showered, dressed, and I've been working on business. And I have to do some things to the website too. I forgot about that. Some of the things have sold out. So I got to update that. And then we're going back into the studio. And in the studio today, hopefully Morton is going to be able to finish this one part of the fabric on the ceiling today. We're looking to, I'm going to plan out and do a 24-hour live stream on TikTok. And we were talking about it, and because I have the iPad and the phone, I think I'm going to do the live stream here on YouTube too. Just have 2 different devices going, and just see how that goes. It might get confusing, but it might be a good thing too. So I might try it. I might try it before I do the 24-hour thing. We're going to do a 24-hour craft and create-a-thon, and I want to do it sometime in December. I like to do things now, and we're getting ready to go. We're going to Florida for a week. Our son and his girlfriend and Bonbon, they're staying home. People always get worried too when I say we're traveling, or when I'm out and about traveling. Somebody's here, and we have security, and we have great neighbors, so the place is safe. But it is a good idea to not broadcast when you're going to be away, if your place is going to be empty. This place is not going to be empty. So this is basically just a little morning ramble. I want to get more consistent with doing lives on YouTube. We leave on Sunday. We're going to drive straight through. We'll be at Florida late Sunday night. I'm getting some good podcast on my Spotify to listen to. On the way down, I will be wearing compression socks. This time, Michelle, I'm not sure if we're going to have a chance to meet up. We might be able to. I would love to see you again, but there's like a lot of family already in town, and there's a lot of friends coming from out of town, and there's been a lot of plans already set up that Morton and I are just going to kind of be a part of. So I don't know what all is planned. I know our daughter wants to do a couple things with us, and we have friends we have friends that are going down from Pennsylvania down there. They have something planned that they want us to do. So hopefully, I'll keep you posted. That would be fun. But when we come back from Florida, I don't want to go anywhere else till the spring. I want to just stay home. I have missed being here. I can't believe it's November already. Can you believe it? Can't believe it. I feel like I have been traveling for 4 months this year. 4 months I've been away from here. And I have just been nesting really hard, I want to make this place spectacular for Christmas. And I just found I saw this paper chains, big old paper chains. And I saw this video for making felt paper chains that stay for always. And I kind of want to make some big felt paper chains to run. Saying this out loud, I got the hiccups. Saying this out loud sounds weird. Maybe to run across the back of the church. I want to make like a big spectacular chain. A felt oh, and I heard this really great tip, and I'm going to share it with you now before I forget. When you're making paper chains or felt chains or whatever, take half of your strips and secure them into circles first. Whether you tape them, staple them, glue them, whatever. Make half of them into circles quick, because it makes, when you're going through then and linking them together, it makes it so much easier. I thought that was a great tip. So, and Michelle says the year flew by. Boy, did it ever. I can't believe it. We've had quite the traveling year this year. And I had this beautiful dream last night that I was in Switzerland on that Glacier Express train that I went on in August. And in August, it was so different. There was snow up on the high mountains, but in where we were running mostly, there wasn't snow. And at the one point, there was corn growing. And I said to my sister, I'm like, I never pictured corn growing up in the mountains of Switzerland, but it was. But I had a dream last night. I was on that train again, and it was beautiful, snow everywhere. It was I love it when that happens. But we were talking about favorite movies last night, and somebody said Polar Express. And when they said that, the Glacier Express from Switzerland popped in my mind. I think that's why I dreamt that. But yeah, today's going to be a lovely one. I am choosing to have a good morning. I'm making a choice to have the rest of my life be the best of my life. Like, I'm 62, and it took me a long time to figure out that I make my own happiness and joy. And the people that I have around me, the people that are in my life, my family that I'm lucky enough to love and they love me, and my friends that I'm lucky enough to have and they love, I love them, they love me. I try to always just surround myself with positive, joyful people. I can't do energy vampires. I can't do Debbie Downers. I can't, and that's horrible, because I have a couple friends named Debbie that are lovely people. It's like saying she's a Karen, because I know Karens that are lovely people. I wish that we had a made-up name that we could call those people. Just trolls, maybe, or energy vampires. That works. That's a better one. But yeah, positive people, that's who I love to be surrounded by. And if you're having a problem with positivity, seriously, look at the 5 people in your life that you're around the most. How are they? Are they positive or negative? Because I think a lot of times our attitude is kind of like mirrored off of the people that we surround ourselves with. So there's a little philosophy for you today. My philosophy, it's right for me, and what's right for me might not be right for anybody else. And I always tell people I make a zillion mistakes. I I'm going to make a video one day about all the mistakes I make during the day. Today I've already made 2 mistakes. I put my these socks on after I put my leggings on. I put my socks on after my leggings, and I couldn't be bothered. And now it doesn't feel right. So I think I need to take them off again and put them on right. So that I make so many mistakes. And yeah, I had the mistake last night, ate too late, and Morton brought me a plate of food because I wasn't feeling it. Yesterday was a really long day, and I should have just said no. I'm not eating. We were eating late, and I can't eat late. I had a miserable night's sleep last night, and yeah. Today I'm gonna practice drinking enough water, saying no to Morton feeding the bear. Morton likes to feed the bear. I am the bear, as he likes to feed the squirrels and all. He does the same with me. And he had made a lovely dinner, and he gets sad if I don't eat it. But like I know what my tummy can and can't do. Oh, and I discovered last night too during the live that our microphone, which I don't have on right now, our microphone works with our iPad. So all good things, all good random things. I'm gonna jump off. I have there's the choo-choo train. Let me show you what I'm working on today. I'm working on a lot. It's a mess. I'm leaving, I just have a couple little things out that will go away after Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be putting this together today, I think. And this is gonna be this little guy sitting on this little wreath, holding up this little basket. And I'm gonna get Morton to bring me in a couple of logs to set right here. I'm gonna scooch this forward just a little bit, and this is gonna be sitting in here. And I have things to pack away from there. And then up here, I'll show you what I have to get done up here. I have TikToks to make on Ziggy, turn on grandchildren. Okay. I have TikToks to make on these products right here. This is Christmas gifts that I'm hoping to wrap today. And I made, where's my newest one? I made this one last night. I have so many more that I need to make. I love these big snowflakes. And I just wanna have this all masked out with snowflakes. And hopefully my fairy lights are gonna come today that I can start on this screen. But I'm gonna tidy up this. I'm gonna tidy up the bed. And, oh, here we go. And unplug my, I'm gonna put it on right now. And let's just see how this works. This is my, hold on. Set you down so I can use 2 hands. This is my little microphone. And this is the charger. Look, it's a charger and a power bank. So they have been in there charging. They're fully charged now. I'm gonna take this and tell me if this works. Tell me if this works. I'm gonna plug this in the bottom of my phone. And push this button on. Yeah, I might put some glitter on there. Let me turn this on. All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it working? It might not have turned on. Can you hear? 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 Testing. Hello? Might not be working. Might not be working. Oh, it's working. Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to keep this on today because as I make videos, and here I'll show you here, I'll pop you here in this phone holder, and let's test this. I'm going to go over here and tell me if it's still, not when you hold it away from your body. Let me go over here and make sure you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? I'm talking. La-di-da-da, la-di-da-da. Gather up this stuff to go get cleaned. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Could you hear me when I was over there? Good morning. Hopefully. Yay. Awesome. I'm going to keep this on me today. And I'm going to use it. I'm trying to do everything not perfect, just better. Just better. And yeah, my videos, I know my videos can improve so much. They really, really can. I don't want to, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a weirdo. I just want to keep working on myself. You can hear loud and clear with the mic. Yes. Yay. I'm going to use it because a lot of times people will comment, I can't hear your videos. Oh, and my stars and snowflakes that I'm doing, this old vintage stuff, I'm going to use this to string it around, and branches and all. We're still a couple days from that happening, I think. Maybe even after we come back from Florida. But I'm going to jump off. I just wanted to check in. I want to do more lives on YouTube. I feel like I have been seriously neglecting YouTube, and I do love YouTube. YouTube is my longest social media. I've been doing YouTube since 2007. So, yeah. Watch this space. Have the kind of morning you want to have. Maybe you need to have a yeah. Maybe you need to have a quiet morning. Whatever kind of morning you need to have it. Have a beautiful day. And remember that positive attitude activates constant elevation. From a song from the 90s, I forget the group, but I love that. I love that line. One of the best lines ever in a song. And yeah, surround yourself with love. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon.